Welcome back to First Things First. The Pittsburgh Steelers get the win in New York to kick off Aaron Rodgers' Steelers debut. Rodgers' first pass as a Steeler went to our next guest, Pat Freiermuth. Pat, congrats on the win. He joins us from his car phone.
Car phone?
I had a car phone. I'm surprised you still have that, but I had one. Congrats on the win. How's your chemistry been with Aaron so far this year?
It's been great, man. He's been great. It's been great to get to know him and all his signals and all his alerts to different plays. Definitely challenging, but once we get all on the same page, which we are now, it's been smooth sailing. It's been great.
You guys, haven't had like a top level quarterback since you've been there, and when you guys signed Aaron, a lot of people, including myself, thought, okay, he's 41 years old. He's not what he used to be. I wasn't as excited about it for those reasons. But in that locker room, how are you guys viewing getting a future Hall of Fame quarterback?
I mean, for myself, I was very excited. I was actually over in Ireland with my fiance at the time when the rumors started, like where we could sign him and stuff. So I started watching Jets film from last year on the train ride to Galway, which she wasn't too happy about. But I was watching it, and he can still throw the ball, and so I was very excited. And just seeing his release of the football, his throwing mechanic, it's unreal to see in person, and it's been great, man. I was super excited, and he said that I was DMing him a little bit, and he was trying to talk to him about coming in. It was great, man. It was awesome.
You kind of led me perfectly into what I wanted to ask about, which was the way he throws the football. So as a layperson, even someone watched football my whole life, I've never quite understood the guys who players talk about in almost holy terms about he just throws a different ball, the way the ball comes out of his hands. And I'm not asking you necessarily to compare him to another specific quarterback, but when you say the way he releases, the way he throws the ball, what is different about that? What makes that special? And how do you as a receiver, how does that impact you? Or as a tight end, but as a pass catcher?
Yeah. Just the flick of his wrist, honestly, the way he can torque his body to throw different angles and different arm angles. It's insane. I remember the first OTAs practice he was there. He was just doing some spot throws, and he caught me off guard because he was throwing a no-look pass, and I haven't had that in my NFL career yet. That quarterback that can throw a no-look pass right on the chest, and so it hit me, and I was like, oh damn. He's like, you better get used to it, and so just that kind of stuff. It's been super cool.
Without giving away any playbook secrets, you've got you and Jonnu, two tight ends on the team, a lot of different looks. Can you describe some of the advantages of having two great tight ends on the Steelers?
Yeah, I think the coolest thing is Art was telling us, and we can see it on film and stuff, especially with the Jets, is we can dictate, what they can and can't do on defense and schematically, and they kind of limit what they can be in, and it's just great for matchup personnel. I mean, this past week when the Jets were in, dime personnel or base personnel, and it's kind of hard to match up two great tight ends that can win versus man coverage or get open and stuff. So it's been great.
You guys, you usually make the playoffs. We know with Mike Tomlin, you don't have losing seasons. So I would assume every year you guys have high expectations for yourselves. But with Aaron Rodgers in the building, did the expectations rise? And is there a feeling around the team of, hey, this could be a really special year that we haven't had the opportunity to have in a while here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, expectations, rose. I mean, I think every single year we go in, especially being, we always talk about being a Pittsburgh Steeler. I think the expectation is always to, get that Lombardi. And I think, with all the moves they made this offseason, bringing guys in like DK and Jalen and Aaron and New, just, seeing the level of ownership of what they think can help us win and kind of our mindset. It definitely heightened us a little bit, but, we expect to be there every single year and competing for a Lombardi every single year. And so, we're just excited for the opportunity. Obviously, it's just week one, and we got 17 weeks left. And so we got a long season ahead and stuff to improve on for sure.
All right, you're in your 5th year. You're an established pro now, so I feel like you should be comfortable doing this. Give us an awesome Mike Tomlin story that people might not know.
Awesome Mike T story. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I honestly think just the coolest thing. I mean, I'm sure you guys hear this is kind of lame, but just the coolest thing is just being in his team meetings every single day. Like, he makes you want to run through a wall on like a Wednesday, like today, for example. Like, you know, it's a Wednesday practice, padded practice. You know, guys could be, you know, not looking forward to it and stuff. But the way he motivates us in the morning, just the sayings he says, and challenging guys, you know, calling them out. I think it's awesome to be a part of that, because every day you got to show up, you got to come in, you got to work.
So I want to just follow up on Mike. How does a coach walk the line that he seems to walk as well from afar as any coach I've ever seen, of you guys really legitimately liking him while also obviously not only respecting him, but having that he is, you know, he's not so buddy to where like guys run all over him. Like how does he successfully walk that line of being seemingly a player's coach while also being a disciplinarian?
I think the coolest thing is I think he's just there's no gray area with him. So every time he says, you know, you can obviously have those conversations from, you know, just a man to man and like one of your boys, but like at the end of the day, he always tells you what he expects and what he needs from you. So if you can do that and you can show up every single day and, you know, meet those expectations and form a relationship, he's so good at, you know, making sure that every single day you know what you need to do, you know what you need to accomplish in the game plan and in the game. But he also he's there to love you up and motivate you, and I think he does a great job at that.
It's like Dusty, our producer, reminds me of a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. You don't know him. It was very similar.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, same haircut.
Yeah. All right, Pat, DK going back to Seattle. Us in the media were like, oh, this is a big revenge game. How much of that is media creation, and how much does that actually resonate in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, I think as the locker room just kind of goes as those guys go. Like this past week with Aaron, you know, it was just another week for him. And so, you know, he was motivated just, you know, it being week 1. And I think DK's in the same way. I mean, I don't think he's looking at it like a revenge game. You know, obviously he still has boys over there in Seattle, but obviously we want to win the game. And I think he would enjoy winning the game as well, just to be able to say we won.
You played 2 years in college at Penn State with Micah Parsons. You guys have the Packers in week 8 this year. You looking forward to blocking him?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, Mike is an awesome dude. It was fun. We had some battles in college. He always says he can cover me and routes and stuff, but you gotta check the tape on that one. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to go against him, man. Mike is an awesome guy, and I'm super happy for him and his situation where he's able to get paid and go to Green Bay, and yeah, just looking forward to seeing him in week 8.
If you don't mind, I want to ask just another question about Micah, because when you look at like his college numbers, right? So he didn't play just defensive end, linebacker. He opted out of the COVID year. He didn't, you know, he wasn't like a 15 sack, oh my God guy, but he was not only a lock first round pick, a lot of people thought he was going to go top 10. Like he was a freak when he got there and combine all of that. What was it when you guys were in practice or when you first played with him that differentiated him and allows, you know, in your opinion, has allowed him to have the level of success that he's had?
He's unblockable in college. He was unblockable. I think the coolest thing, like we came in the same class, and so getting to know him, he cares a lot, and I just think in practice, like no one could block him. He was just night and day above everyone else, even as a freshman coming in. So just seeing the way he works and just seeing the way that he loves the game of football. It was great to be a part of and kind of emulate, process that he did. Kind of emulate my process and getting ready for games and practice and stuff like that. And yeah, super happy for him, man. I definitely missed him that COVID year for sure. We definitely could have used him. We started like 0-4 or something like that, so we definitely could have used him in that. But yeah, he was a game changer, game wrecker, and we needed a big play. Micah was there making it.
Now, Pat, you played basketball in high school, and your dad was Mr. Basketball in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider just being an NBA star over the NFL?
He's gonna absolutely love that you said that. But no, I was a good basketball player for sure. But I got my first offer from UMass actually, and then I decided to put some 20 pounds on or something like that and play tight end. So once I put the weight on, I changed my role more of a glue guy where I got the offensive rebounds, took charges, set picks. And so I changed my role. So once that started, I quickly pivoted from basketball to football.
Who's the best basketball player on the Steelers?
If it's
probably,
you, say it.
Nah, it ain't me. It's probably Ben Skowronek for sure.
Ben Skowronek?
We were out in Malibu working out and stuff like that in the off season, and we went to Aaron's place, Proactive Sports, out in Westlake, I think it's called, and we were shooting some hoops with some guys, and it's pretty good. We're pretty good.
Wow. That's
Shout out Ben Skowronek.
I heard Aaron's good too.
Aaron,
he's good. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Good passer, good shooter. Yeah,
really?
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard Aaron Rodgers. Really
Aaron Rodgers is good at basketball.
Yep.
Yeah.
That changes my whole take.
I was going to guess. I was
I know he's good at golf,
DK.
and I know he's good at
I was going to guess
quarterback.
DK's just such
We
a.
saw DK
freak
play, didn't we?
What was he?
Then we
Yeah,
saw. We saw.
DK's pretty
Yeah,
good,
he
too.
played in the celebrity game, NBA. Yeah,
He was
Yeah,
okay.
DK's pretty good too.
Okay, wow.
He
There
was
we
playing
go.
like Drewski, wasn't he? Playing Drewski? He was. He's like, I don't know. Like icing that. Yeah, DK Metcalf's going to do all right. All right. Thank you, Pat. Best of luck. Seahawks Steelers Sunday at 1 on Fox. Have a healthy and successful year.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.